What's up YouTube, Quantum Light here. I'm walking home from work right now because apparently I know I'm not gonna have time to do this video once I get home. So I figured why not? Might as well do it on the way home, you know? I wanted to discuss with you guys the third part of the Primal Origin, the Primal Origin discussion video. Like I did yesterday, I only did 2 parts. I wanted to do the third part today because I knew I didn't have time to do it yesterday, and I know I'm not gonna have time to do it. Like I said, I'm not gonna have time to do it when I get home. So I'm gonna bring it to you guys right now. The support I want to talk to you guys is obviously the Galaxy support that the OCG is unfortunately going to be getting instead of us. So with that being said, let's get started. Now I want to get this out of the way. I know I should be saying that, it should have been done a long while ago. Like, I know this was first announced last Wednesday and I'm a little late on discussing it, but well, the last time I did a little Galaxy video, it was well, I kind of overhyped the support a little too much, don't you think? So I wanted to, make up for it with this video. So the first card I want to discuss with you guys is Tachyon Transmigration. This is the one card that is pretty much a solemn judgment, if you will, for the Galaxies. And if anything, it's mainly just for Tachyon Dragon. But if you play the deck really well, then obviously that's what the deck is pretty much going for. It's summoning Galaxy Exceeds. This is the card that can actually negate anything. That's because if you have the Galaxy Exceed on the field, mainly any Galaxy in general, I believe, because I don't really have the effects on me right now. Like, as you can see, like I said, I'm outside, and oh god, I'm going through puddles and everything. But as for Transmigration, I'm seeing a lot of people already making builds on DN, and I can see that it's actually working out pretty well for them. Like I said, this is the Solemn. This is the card that negates. I can see this card replacing Forbidden Lands for Galaxies. That's not to say that Forbidden Lands isn't good. I mean, it's great. It really is. It's become a staple now, especially in Galaxy Photon decks. But I think that with this, chances are, like, let's look at it this way. Normally, when you activate Tachyon Dragon's effect, you gotta protect it with lands. Especially when it's during the battle phase. That's the only way you can be able to, make his effect go off. But at the same time, you're kind of risking it, especially with the fact that you're lowering its attack. But at the same time, it makes up for it because, it attacks again with 1,000 attack points extra. Sometimes Lance is never really the case. Be that as it may, with the way Transmigration is going for itself, I recommend it at 3. Because, again, it seems to be the one that replaces Forbidden Lands, but I don't think I'm going to go that far. And the point for that is what I'm about to say right now. Photon Stream of Destruction is the next card that I'm about to talk to you guys about. It's, again, it's the one that, it's a quick play spell. It's the one that banishes. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of people do, fan art over there at cardmaker.com or whatever. They actually made their own version of that card. Being a quick play, I'm pretty sure this won't, again, it still won't be able to replace Lance at all. I don't think so. It might work alongside it, but I could see Lance being, lowered down to 1 for that matter, because this is the card that vanishes. You can only use it. I think you can only use it once per turn. But this is the one card where you can actually banish a card from your opponent's side of the field. That is, if you have a Galaxy Eyes monster. Sorry. And with the number of Galaxy monsters that we're going to be running in this deck that's already been announced for it, especially Galaxy Eyes monsters, this is the card that I recommend at 2. I wanted to go with 3, but we have more other things, more better support, and we don't really need to max out on this one. So yeah, I recommend this at 2. I'm gonna try 3 just in case, because apparently 3 and 2 seems to be the best way to go. So I'll get back to you guys on that one, or you guys can get back to me on that one. And either way is fine. Now the reason why I wanted to max this out at 3 is because of the many copies of Galaxy Eyes that we're going to be running. And right now I'm pretty sure the basic skeleton is 2 Tachyons, 2 Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons, and with the new card that I'm going to be talking to you guys right now is Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. Being a low level monster with very low stats, it makes up for its really big effect. I mean, you can tribute this card and then you can special summon Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, or just Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from your hand or graveyard. If you could bring them out from the deck, then that'd be a whole nother story. But then again, I'm not complaining. I mean, this is actually a really good card, in which case it can help bring out, dead drawn Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragons. This kind of gives Axelite a way better use than it already does now. I guess because of this card, it's going to make trade-in look a little obsolete. And then there's the case with Photon Sanctuary. But nonetheless, I see this card being played at... Well, this one is up to you guys. It's either a 2 or 3. This one, I'm leaving it all up to you. Me personally, obviously I'm going to go with 3. But, of course, dropping it down to 2 doesn't seem like, you know, that far off in my future. Plus, it's searchable with Galaxy Wizard, so there's really no complaints there. Also, I've been hearing talks about a play in which it combos well with that spirit card, that cat spirit called Kinkabillo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, the last card I want to talk to you guys about is the one that kind of made everyone lose their shit. It's Galaxy Soldier. Now, this card is making pretty much all of our builds look a little obsolete, don't you think? No, seriously, think about it. And right now, all we have going for it is a Photon Engine, which is exactly what Kaito uses in the anime. You know, it's Photon Thrasher, Photon Crusher, do whatever you want, summon Galaxy Eyes. This is also like the partnering Searcher alongside Galaxy Wizard, except he's a level 5. And it's because of him, the level 4, rank 4 engine or build or strategy, whatever, is kind of, you know, tossing it out the window. It's kind of tossing it aside. Matter of fact, every Photon card that's not the dragon is being tossed aside. I think it's safe to say that it's just going to be known as just a Galaxy deck. But seeing so that the dragon is the boss monster, we're still sticking with the Photon Galaxy name. I think this is the card that's going to replace Photon Thrasher, seeing so that it can special summon itself at a really small cost, not going to lie. One of the best strategies it has going for it right now is that you can just ditch Galaxy Eyes, special summon Soldier, search for Knight, normal Knights, then revive Galaxy Eyes. Or if you're like me and you want to be a really big asshole about it, you can just activate Expedition and bring out the second Soldier. Go for Pleiades and go for Prime Photon Dragon, bounce, attack for game. But like I said about the rank 4, level 4 engine, it's being replaced with level 5. So everyone, you can put your Pleiades back in your Photon Galaxy decks. Like, it's time to bring it out and it's time to start bouncing. No more will we have to, you know, struggle with the Photon Thrasher, Photon Satellite engine, because, well, that was getting pretty hard. Like I said about, you know, replacing everything, like Satellite is being replaced alongside with this card as well. I mean, to pull off Galaxy Knight plays, you had to have either Photon Sanctuary or Photon Thrasher. And that's if you have a dead Galaxy Eyes in the graveyard ready to be revived. So yeah, I can see Soldier replacing Thrasher at this point. Because, well, you know, Thrasher, he's good for the most part, but I don't think he'll be seeing that much play if we ever get this in the TCG. So yeah, a lot of cards that we're pretty much using right now are starting to look a little, you know, redundant or just not good enough to be in the deck anymore. I think it's time we started to, like, you know, move on, but seeing so that we're not going to be getting this anytime soon. Now, we will, but again, not anytime soon. I think it's safe to say that let's just, you know, say our goodbyes by playing the hell out of these cards that we already do have and, you know, enjoying while we still can. Now it kind of gives us a reason to actually run 3 dragons. Maybe 2 or 3 knights, but I'm still sticking with the 2. I don't know about the 3 yet. I'll leave it up to you guys. So, yeah, that's my little discussion right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, actually, I almost forgot. I also want to publicly apologize to Overlay Booster. I'm almost home, so when I get home, I'm going to pick up 3 copies of that card. I'm going to kiss them, and I'm going to stash them away until the time is right. So, guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Quantum Light 62, and it's lights out.